To create an extra partition on your Windows computer using disk management, start by opening the tool. You can do this by right-clicking the Start button and selecting Disk Management from the menu. Alternatively, press Windows key plus X and choose Disk Management from the options. This will open up the Disk Management window, where you can view all the drives on your computer. In this screenshot of the Disk Management tool, we can see the layout of Disk 0, which is the main drive on this computer. Starting from the left, there's a small 50 MB system reserved partition, which is automatically created by Windows to store essential boot information. Next, we have the C drive, which is the main partition where the operating system and programs are installed. It has 218.74 GB of space and is labeled as healthy, indicating that it's functioning properly. Then, there's a new partition labeled D, with 246.47 GB of space. This is the partition from which we will create a new partition. Finally, on the far right, there's a small 509 MB recovery partition, which is used to store recovery files for system restoration in case of issues. Next, you'll need to shrink an existing partition to free up space for the new one. To do this, locate the drive you want to shrink, right-click on it, and select Shrink Volume. A new window will appear where you can specify how much space you want to shrink. Enter the desired amount, and that space will become unallocated, which means it's now available for your new partition. The total size of the partition before shrinking is 252,388 MB, or about 252 GB. The available space to shrink is 249,266 MB, which is around 249 GB, and that's the amount being considered for shrinking. You can manually decide how much space you want to shrink from the available 249,266 MB, and here I'll choose 100,000 MB. Now it's time to create the new partition. Right-click on the unallocated space and select New Simple Volume. A wizard will guide you through the setup. You'll be asked to choose the size of the new volume, assign a drive letter, and select a file system. NTFS is usually the best option for most users. Typically, the new drive will be formatted during this process, but if not, simply right-click on the new volume and choose the Format option. Once the setup is complete, your new partition will appear as a separate drive in File Explorer. You can now use it just like any other drive on your system. And that's how you create a new partition using disk management in Windows. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe.